Hey guys, it's Kim here, and welcome to the final chapter of Life is Strange. This is episode 5, Polarized. I think we've definitely all been both looking forward to this and dreading this, especially the way episode 4 was left off. I've read a couple of crazy theories as to what might happen in this episode, which I'll go through once we start playing. Obviously, we have the immediate problem of how we are going to get out of the dark room, if indeed we can at all. Also, there could be a few variables depending on my choices earlier. Talking to Hannah, she certainly seemed to get the more, how shall we say, aggressive route. So I managed to kind of make peace with a lot of people, including Frank and Victoria, a couple of the Vortex Club people, and David, the stepdouche. And of course, I also managed to save Kate as well. So it'll be very interesting to see how these choices affect this final chapter. So, without further ado, let's get underway.
Previously on Life is Strange.
Whoa! What did you find?
Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it.
We can't trust anybody, except each other.
You know more about her than me.
No. You and Chloe think you know more than anybody. Like all teenagers.
Oh, look. The Wonder Twins.
What are you doing in my dorm? You are so fucking dead!
Nathan is truly psychotic. I know he has something to do with Rachel missing.
Kate wasn't the first. All those binders are filled with other victims.
What are you doing here, Max?
Victoria has to be next.
What a lame gimmick.
Rachel, why is he putting her in the ground like that? Where?
The junkyard! Max, we have to find that spot now!
Rachel, what?
I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry. I know you're close to Nathan, but your life is in serious danger.
Nathan just texted me. He says there won't be any evidence left after he's done. Oh God, Max, look. She's still there.
Oh, no. Chloe. Look how.
What the fuck?
So here we are in the dark room. Now, one of the first most interesting theories coming up is that Mr. Jefferson is actually Nathan's father. One of the things that can feed into this is the email you find on the computer saying, "Don't scream my name out in public, you idiot." Like, what father would be upset about that unless he was maybe going under an alias? But then there are other thoughts that, that kind of theory unravels pretty quickly. There's another theory that Nathan loved Rachel, and that she was actually in on this whole thing. But something happened between her and Mr. Jefferson, and Mr. Jefferson killed her. So we'll see in this, but there are indications that maybe Rachel isn't entirely innocent in this. So it'll be interesting to see if that comes into play. Now, of course, the biggest thing that everyone's theorizing is the way to save Chloe is to use that Polaroid Warren took of Max and Warren to go back in time and save her. But first things first, how are we going to save ourselves? Victoria could come and save us, because she believed us when we warned her, so maybe she followed us. The stepdad could maybe save us, since he has everyone under surveillance. Nathan himself could maybe ask for redemption. We'll have to find out. Let's see. Oh, well, there goes my theory about Victoria.
Chloe? What? Where? The dark room.
Wake up, Victoria. Kinda need you right now. Is she bound? Or are those just fancy collars?
Is anybody out there? Please help!
Let's see. Let's look at Victoria. Can I look at Victoria?
Oh shit. Jefferson kidnaps Victoria too? This is so bad.
He's been a busy boy tonight.
Victoria, wake up. Wake up.
If only I had some water to throw on her. Can I detach my hand? Doesn't look like it. Funny looking fingernails there.
Somebody help me!
Photo.
Oh shit, that's me. He took that shot last night.
I've got my foot free so I can kick people.
Finally, I'm free.
That's a death's head
Almost.
moth down there. Can I pull the trolley somehow? With my foot? Yeah, that's a death's head moth. I know that from Silence of the Lambs. Topical. I don't really want to look at the photo.
God, I don't remember anything that happened. I hate looking at myself like that. You'll pay for this, Jefferson.
Now, one thing, I went back and watched all my previous episodes, and Jefferson kind of admits it all along. So let's focus on the photo and see if I can zoom back.
I promised I would never go back in time like this again. But this is the only way.
Okay, here we go. AD keys.
Oh, that's great.
There we go.
Oh, Max.
This angle highlights your purity, see? The slightly unconscious model is often the most open and honest. No vanity or posing, just pure expression. Oh, Christ. Look at that perfect face.
You are one sick asshole.
Hold that stare there! Stay still!
Not the nice art teacher everyone thought he was. But yeah, I kind of fell afoul of my own detectoring instincts, in that it's always the first thing you see.
Oh, Max! You fucked up my shot!
And the first thing you see is a class with him talking about expression
We have all the
and the
time in
purity
world.
of bodies and stuff like that.
I knew you were special the second I saw your first selfie. Yes, I still hate that word.
Don't we all?
But I love the purity of your own image. Not like Rachel, who was always looking in the wrong places. Poor Rachel. Wait. Let me try this angle.
You're shadowing your own picture there, dude.
Don't move!
Where's Nathan in all of this?
Much better. Thanks, Max.
Where is he?
If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows, and an eye for a whole lot more, as his elite family will find out, along with Arcadia
So that
Bay.
throws the theory out that Jefferson is Nathan's dad.
Nice. Good. Oh, those eyes.
That's what happens when you get involved in the Reddit subreddit for Life is Strange. Conspiracy theorists everywhere.
It's just too bad you're so goddamn nosy, Max. But this room is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone. And you fell right into my hands.
So Nathan doesn't know.
You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend.
Chloe.
Chloe. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry that Nathan killed her in self-defense. But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised. Or care.
I care.
Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift.
Yeah, time travel.
Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe a few more close-ups.
Interesting looking camera. But of course that probably isn't a thing right now.
Max, please do not move so much. I need you posed and framed my way.
It's quite surprising how dark Life is Strange got.
A new dose will calm you down.
Like, it did seem to get incredibly dark incredibly quickly. Like, we thought this was just a teen drama of druggy runaways, but then it turned into murder.
Now don't move or this will hurt much. Stupid bitch! You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming.
Yeah, alright, thank you, don't nod for thumbing your nose at me.
Damn, you are a fighter, though. I've had my eye on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole life.
No.
Remember my number one rule. Always take the shot.
I am gonna end you, Jefferson. This may be quite inappropriate to say this at this time, but cool converse. So, can we not do anything going back? So we're changing paths. So another theory is that Arcadia Bay ripping apart is because of Max trying to change the timeline.
Oh, Jesus. I can't believe that happened. So sick.
Now, are the photos different? Or I guess the file is gone. What purpose did that serve at all? And why would you leave Victoria there, just like, on her own?
Wait. Jefferson couldn't handle stains on his photos. Good. Now I can use them.
Can I?
I'd really like to smash that fancy camera into Jefferson's face. Okay. I broke those files when I kicked the trolley.
Okay. Are the photos different? Yeah.
I'm definitely more awake in this photo. I could try this one.
I'm gonna try and wake Victoria up again.
Victoria. Hey, Victoria. It's Max. Can you hear me?
Wakey, wakey, sweetheart.
Oh God. Where are we? Oh, what's happening?
Get up,
You've
sugar.
been drugged like Kate. And me. Do you remember how you got here?
No, I don't know. Wait, you warned me. You warned me about Nathan. Then I went to Jefferson for help and he was acting so weird. That's the last thing I remember. And I can't move my hands. Help me, Max. Please, I'm sorry for everything.
Listen carefully. Mark Jefferson kidnapped us. He's using Nathan as well. Jefferson is very dangerous, so we have to get out of here before he comes back.
Max, I just can't believe this is real. I don't want to die like this. I'm only 18.
Wow, I thought you were older than that. So I wonder if I hadn't have kind of gotten her to believe me about Nathan, if she wouldn't be here because she wouldn't have gone. So I'm gonna go for I have a plan, even though I don't really, but I need to calm her down.
Victoria, please listen. I have a plan.
Really? How? Max, I'm so scared.
So am I. But we don't have time to be scared. We have to fight back. Now.
Max, I can't even move my arms. How are we supposed to fight?
I'm not going to let that asshole get away with this. I need you to be strong. I can't do this alone. We need to act while we're clear-headed. If he doses us again, we'll forget everything.
I'm not strong, Max. Look at me. Look what I did to Kate Marsh. Now she's in the hospital, and I'm here.
We're both here, and we're both gonna steer again. Oh, I don't know which option to go for. So many decisions. But this is the thing, we need to kind of lend her our strength, because if we lend her our strength, then she'll buck up and she'll be strong. We'll see her again. I don't know which the right option is. We are both here. Are my rewind powers working? No. Okay. I feel like that one because we saved her.
Kate wants us to get the hell out of here. And then we can both go see her again. Okay?
I'd do anything to see Kate once more.
And you're gonna because we saved her.
Just to tell her I'm sorry.
Victoria, we will find a way to escape. I promise.
Max, I believe you.
Excellent. Most excellent. Okay, let's look at the photo then.
This might work. Please work.
Okay, let's go. Let's go back in time again.
Why is he so innocent?
So we're changing little pieces of the past. What's the red and black shadows in the background?
I'm getting some spectacular images here, Max. Yes, Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection. You're the winner, Max. I choose you. Your portrait.
Like a Pokemon?
Fuck you.
Ooh.
You're trying too hard. I know you're scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here, replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
Oh, Max. I'm so glad you asked that question. Simply put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from black to white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models. My subjects.
Yes,
Great.
you're a psychopath. And this is your last session.
Au contraire, Max. I'm so sane that nobody knows what's happening to you right now. As you can see, Sleeping Beauty here is too harsh for my gentle lens. And don't get me started on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
Oh, you don't even get me started. You killed Chloe.
You killed Chloe. You murdered my best friend.
She had a loaded weapon. This was clearly self-defense, but that's what happens when you play with guns. Or try to fuck with me. It's better when they don't know. Like pure, sweet Kate.
Who you drove to near suicide. Kate survived though, so I'm going to use that option. The thing about Chloe dying is that I've checked other people's playthroughs and it seemed to be the only option here.
Kate believed, and she survived. You failed to break her. She's stronger than ever, and she'll outlive you.
She'll certainly outlive you.
Doesn't matter, I saved her.
Who knows? Maybe I'll pay Kate a visit soon and test her faith
Oh,
again.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
Too bad you already made a convincing argument against Nathan in the principal's office.
Yeah, whoops.
Thank you so much for setting him up for me. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
Yeah, I don't think he's as sick as Mr. Jefferson. I think he's misguided and perhaps, fell in with the wrong crowd. Well, he definitely fell in with the wrong crowd. But yeah, I think Jefferson is using Nathan. I don't think there's any equality in their kind of partnership here.
You used Nathan.
I prefer the term manipulated. Like with an image. Nathan's was easy to twist around. I became a sort of father figure for Nathan.
Well, I was sort of right in my theory.
It happens often in teacher-student relationships. It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear.
Finally, an evil genius who doesn't
return,
ruin it all for himself.
I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment? How else could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Rachel Amber was your victim, not your subject.
Rachel Amber.
Now, was she a part of this?
That's the real tragedy. Nathan thought he could be an artist like me. Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
I think why Rachel... I hate statements like Chloe and Rachel because it's like, well, what does that mean? You know? Like, what conversational thread is that going to lead to? I'm just going to double check. Nope, still can't rewind. Why Rachel?
Why Rachel?
I don't have time to tell you everything. But she was special. A human chameleon, so many visual possibilities. We had a real connection.
I don't know if Frank really has anything to do with this beyond supplying drugs, so...
Did she let you take pictures of her?
Rachel was in love with me. That's not my ego. Just look at our sessions. Not that I'll let you. Nobody loved having their picture taken more.
So she
Anyway.
was vaguely complicit.
Rachel is dead. But no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so look at this as a favor.
You're evil.
Oh, I see. You're good because you stopped your friend from beating Nathan up.
I cared more about Nathan than
That's
you did.
true.
No, you didn't. It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Dead and buried.
What?
After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't keep him as a protege for much longer. Now the police will never find his body.
Oh.
Do you finally get it now, Max? I can't compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur. Look at the trail of death you left behind. You can't blame all this on Nathan.
Oh my god.
I don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker. For Chloe and Rachel and everybody else.
I do love your spirit, Max, but you brought yourself here. By your own choice. Anyway, I like my models to be seen and not heard. So I have to make sure there's nothing left behind of you. Okay.
What can I do?
Now, let's see how these shots came out.
Can I do...
I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
Wow, so he literally is leaving a trail of death behind. What can I do when I rewind?
So appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
What can I do then?
This is purity per se.
I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
So I need to get those photos somehow? So I can't believe he's killed Nathan as well. Like, is there anyone he's not gonna kill around here? Is no one gonna be suspicious about the trail of teenage bodies kind of just piling up here?
Okay.
Wait! Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures. Especially while they're fresh in my mind.
Pervert.
I think our session was a career high for me.
Shame you can't show them to anyone. I could always rewind. Let's check that and I'll rewind.
What are you going to do to me?
I'm going to make you live forever in my photographs. That's all that will be left of Maxine Caulfield.
Oh, just what I wanted.
They won't even find your bag.
But that didn't seem like the biggest threat ever. Okay, let's rewind. Okay, let's go for my diary.
You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies.
I only took one.
What a waste of talent. Look at that shot, Max. You can do so much better.
Well, if you let me live, then I can learn. Also, selfies on a Polaroid is pretty hard. But, you know, you kind of screwed yourself up there. Mother liquor. Okay, so let us be kind, rewind once more. Here we go. Back to the future. This is pretty far back, actually. There we go.
I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation.
Oh, there we go.
Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb
I'm
word
back.
for a wonderful photographic
Right back where I started this insane week.
Oh, jeez.
And nobody
Of course,
is going to
as
hurt
you all
Chloe
know,
ever
the photo
again.
portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression.
The door seems blocked
Sorry.
off, though.
I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography.
See, this is what I was saying, like, when you go back to the first episode, he actually kind of blurts it out everywhere.
And clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Oh, this question again. Not capturing. Who cares? Who cares? It's the Daguerrean process. Oh, I don't know which one to go for. I'm gonna go that one.
I'm not into capturing your interest. That's kind of sick, isn't it?
I guess somebody hasn't had their coffee. Do you want to try again?
Okay, the Daguerrean process. Blah, blah, blah.
Uh-oh. I got stink face over there.
Let's move on. Anyway, so the Daguerrean process made portraiture quite popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined
Pretty difficult sat here looking at this guy knowing that he's murdered pretty much every teenager in the neighborhood.
And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes
Time to change time.
The winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the
First, let's make it real easy to capture Mark Jefferson.
And Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Bastard.
So how are we gonna do all this
I
then?
have to warn David about Jefferson and the dark room.
Cell phone bag. Okay, let's go for the cell phone maybe?
All I need is David's number, and Jefferson is one text closer to life without parole.
I guess if we galvanize David towards me.
I should be able to track down David's number from the school pamphlet.
Mark Jefferson. After blazing a trail in the world of 1990s style and fashion photography, Mark Jefferson always knew he wanted to share his vision and inspire others. In the late 2000s, he took a well-publicized detour into teaching around the country, inevitably ending up with a permanent position at Blackwell Academy. Blah, blah, blah. Psycho.
Found you.
Okay, David Madison. I wonder if Samuel can help us. There was a whole theory that Samuel was like teaching, because he's Native American, was teaching everyone about spirit animals and stuff like that, like the doe and the squirrels and stuff. I don't know how legit that would be. Okay. Okay, notes. Let's look at my notes.
I hope I still love photography when this is done.
Can I do anything with this?
Did you know someday your pictures would actually alter time and space?
Okay, let's warn David.
For once, David, I'm praying you'll overreact to this as much as everything else. And take Jefferson down fast.
Mr. Maston, you're after Rachel Amber. Mark Jefferson is guilty. His dark room is under the Prescott's farmhouse. You know the location. He's sick and dangerous. Stop him. Send it. What?
You wanted me to enter the contest, asshole.
Why did you delete it?
So maybe I'll be going to San Francisco. And Jefferson, you'll be going to prison.
Uh-oh.
The past within the past. Am I pushing myself too hard?
I have a feeling Max is gonna have to die to save everyone.
It doesn't matter what happens to me.
The self-sacrifice.
I have to save Chloe.